All right, let's talk about your driveway. We're going to move way beyond just a simple path for your car. We're diving into how a driveway can become a powerful architectural statement, something that can completely redefine your home's entire first impression. And that really gets to the core of it, right? Think of your driveway as the very first handshake your home gives to a visitor. It totally sets the tone for everything else they're about to see.
I mean, really think about it. Is it just there, kind of an afterthought? Or is it a deliberate, thoughtful piece of design? Well, this explainer is going to break down all the key elements of modern driveway design, giving you the tools to really define that statement for your own home.
Okay, let's really dive into this. A modern driveway isn't just a functional strip of pavement anymore. No way. It's evolved into a key piece of your home's architecture. It's a statement piece that adds real, actual value and says a lot about your property's style and the quality you care about.
So, what do we even mean when we say modern? Well, it really boils down to a few key principles. We're talking about clean, geometric forms and a less is more approach. It's also about what's called material honesty, letting the natural beauty of the materials just speak for themselves. And maybe most important of all, a modern driveway feels integrated with the landscape, not just paved on top of it.
Now let's get to the foundation of it all. Honestly, the single most important decision you're going to make is the material. This one choice sets the stage for the entire look, the feel, and, of course, the long-term durability of your whole design.
So at a high level, your choices fall into three main buckets. You've got your high-end pavers, which look amazing and offer incredible durability. Then there's versatile poured concrete, a favorite for its minimalist flexibility. And finally, you have the eco-conscious permeable solutions that actually work with nature. Each one has its own unique balance of styles, cost, and function.
Large format pavers are pretty much the kings of modern curb appeal. Think these big, expansive sections with super thin, almost invisible grout lines. Brands like Belgard and Tecoblock are the leaders in this space. And a special shout out to porcelain pavers. They're non-porous, so they're amazing at resisting stains and moss. But, and this is a big but, the installation has to be absolutely perfect.
Concrete. It's a classic for a reason. It's the absolute champion of that minimalist, industrial chic look. You can color it, stamp it, or give it this beautiful exposed aggregate finish. And while it's pretty cost-effective, its number one enemy is cracking. That's why the life of a concrete driveway depends entirely on the careful placement of control joints, those little grooves that tell the concrete where it's okay to crack.
For a more eco-conscious approach, permeable solutions are just brilliant. These systems like turf grids from TrueGrid or pavers with stone-filled gaps let rainwater filter right back into the ground. It's great for reducing runoff, and it just integrates the driveway so beautifully into the landscape. The trade-off? Yeah, it's going to need a bit more maintenance, weeding, or maybe even some mowing.
Okay, so you've got your foundation picked out. Now let's talk about the design language. The pattern and the layout are what really create that distinctly modern feel. It's all about creating visual interest through simplicity and geometry. This is where the fun starts.
First up is the linear look. This style uses these long, plank-style pavers to create really strong, straight lines. It's a simple trick, but it's so effective. It makes the driveway feel way bigger and more intentional, and it creates this perfect line of sight that guides your eye right to the front door. It's just a masterclass in minimalist elegance.
The herringbone pattern is such a fantastic way to blend a traditional feel with a modern edge. Now, it's a classic pattern, sure, but when you use it with modern paver colors, like a deep charcoal or a cool gray, it completely transforms. You get all that sophisticated visual movement and the interlocking strength, but with a sleek, totally updated feel.
So, here's the thing. A great driveway isn't an island. A truly successful modern design has to be carefully integrated with its surroundings. We're talking thoughtful landscaping and strategic lighting. These are not afterthoughts, people. They are absolutely essential to the finished product.
And with modern design, less is truly more. For landscaping, think sharp steel edges, maybe from some Corten steel, and low-maintenance plants like ornamental grasses. When it comes to lighting, the modern approach is subtle and integrated, like cool in-pavement LEDs that guide the way without any harsh glare, or maybe some sleek bollard lights to define the perimeter.
So, how do we make sure this beautiful design, this big investment, actually stands the test of time? Well, this is where good design meets solid engineering, especially when you're facing specific climate challenges. Let's look at a case study from the Tri-Cities area of Tennessee, where weather is a huge factor.
You see, in a lot of climates, the number one enemy of any driveway is the destructive freeze-thaw cycle. Water gets into tiny cracks, it freezes, it expands by about 9%, which is a lot, and that exerts immense pressure. Over and over again, this process just destroys paving from the inside out. It's relentless.
And this is the perfect illustration of the solution. See, it's not just about the material you choose, it's about the entire system. For pavers, that means a deep, well-draining base that allows for tiny movements. For concrete, you need a high-strength mix that has microscopic air bubbles in it. It's called an air-entrained mix, plus those perfectly planned control joints. Engineering for your local climate, it's totally non-negotiable.
And ultimately, that brings us to the main takeaway here. A great modern driveway isn't just about looking good. It's an investment in competence. It's a meticulously planned system where the art of design meets the science of construction, and that reflects the quality and precision of your entire home.
So we'll leave you with that thought. The driveway is the first and last thing you experience at your home every single day. Is that handshake firm and confident, making a powerful first impression? Or is it kind of just an afterthought? Thanks for watching.